changed and made new. When an angel made his dream come true. And now he brings his dream to you. And it's Paolo.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Spoonful of Paolo! Alright, so for our first episode of 2012, we are here in New York City at the CBS Broadcast Center. Yay! So, have you been watching Gail King and CBS this morning? Well, I have, and she is amazing. And guess what? I get to be here to talk with her during her premiere week. I'm so excited! Let's go! Hi.
Hi.
First, I have to tell you,
Paolo.
hello, thank you for letting us be here. I mean,
before you say anything,
yes,
I
tell
would
me.
have only done this for you.
Oh, I can't.
Paolo and Patrick, who's running the camera. Hi, Patrick. Because
So
my
sweet.
schedule is crazy, and they
I
came
know.
and said, "Paolo, do you know Paolo?" Yes, I know him. Well, he wants to do blah blah. When? Because the schedule's nuts. So I would have only done this for you. Anybody else probably would have said, "I have a pedicure and Peru."
We've
So
heard that
I'm
before with
thrilled.
other people. So, I mean, I'm
thrilled
really,
to be
it
here.
comes from my heart when I say thank you for letting us be here. We can't thank you enough, and it's an honor to be here. I adore and love you, so thank you.
No, I'm glad you wanted to come.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay,
glad
so,
you wanted to come.
someone's had a busy week, okay? 'Cause,
Yes.
hello, it's the premiere week of CBS This Morning.
Yes.
You were at the White House interviewing the First Lady.
On Tuesday.
And now you're sitting down with me. So, first...
Interviewing the First Lady on Tuesday,
Yes,
sitting
yes.
here with you on Thursday.
Yes, I love it.
So in 1 week, I've had Michelle Obama and
Paolo,
Paolo.
yay! Thank you. Tell me first, okay, let's go to your first day on Monday, January
Yes.
9th.
Yes.
You know, you guys are live at 7 a.m.
Yes.
How were you? What time did you get up? How was that?
I have to tell you, I've been doing TV for a long time, so I
Mhm.
really don't get nervous. Even on big days, I don't get nervous. I was so friggin' nervous.
Really? I
was-
wouldn't think you were...
No, terrified.
Really?
It would be better to say terrified because
Uh-huh.
I know there's a lot at stake.
Mhm.
CBS has invested a lot in this
course.
show. They've invested a lot in the team,
Mhm.
and it wasn't nervous that I think, oh God, I wonder if I can do it. It's nervous in that you just want it to be good.
Yes, yes.
And you want it to end and think, okay, we did a really good job, and because I care so much about it.
Mhm.
So I said, I don't want to take a sleeping pill because I thought, well, God, what if I
God
oversleep?
forbid.
So I went to bed at 9, and I'm normally up very late. I went to bed at 9. I was laying there wide awake until midnight.
Oh.
Then I thought, God, it's too late to take a sleeping pill now.
Yeah.
So I drifted off. I woke up at like 2:36 and could not go back to sleep. But I
And-
was so jazzed and wired that it was okay.
And what time were you at the studio then? You had to
I'm
be here.
exhausted right now talking to you. However,
She's a trooper. Yay! I love you.
we're Paolo.
Oh, yay!
And you too, Patrick. So I get here about 4:45, 5 o'clock.
Gosh.
And then go into hair and makeup because it takes 2 hours to look
Of
this
course,
cute.
and you're beautiful, and you know it. Gorgeous.
Oh no! When I come in, it's a little scary. But listen, I have a great makeup team,
Yes,
great
yes.
hair team. So
Yes.
you get me together, and I think, okay, you can
Yes.
look presentable.
Yes,
You
yes,
can look
yes,
presentable.
yes. So how was
And
it?
that's
Okay.
how it started.
So 7 a.m. How was that for you? You're being here the first time live. That we're all watching you. Millions of people
Yeah.
watching you.
Yeah.
What was going in your mind as you're saying your first thing? On CBS This Morning.
Well, the good thing is the first thing was, and I'm Gail King.
yeah.
So I figured I couldn't mess that up too much.
You got your name in.
And it was funny that after the first couple of minutes,
Mhm.
and it really didn't take that long, after the first couple of minutes, I could say, okay, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And listen, Paolo, we had rehearsals.
Yeah.
We had done, mock rehearsals for 3 days
Mhm.
where you did shows from beginning to end without stopping. But it's still not the same when you know you're live and on
Yes.
the air because you're working without
It
a
does
net.
something inside of you. I mean, the
It-
cameras are there. you read-
Psychologically, it
exactly.
does.
Yes.
It
Exactly.
really does.
Exactly. Yes.
Because even in rehearsals, you still know in the back of your mind, well,
Mhm.
if I screw
You
up,
mess
it's
up.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If I misspeak, it's okay.
Yeah,
If a camera
yeah.
thing doesn't work. But when you're live, you just don't want any of that stuff to
Yes.
happen.
Yes. Yes.
So by the time I came to the second hour, I was nervous, getting through the show. But by the time it was over, I thought, okay, now I can breathe,
Yes,
I can
yeah.
exhale, I can relax,
Yeah.
and come back and do day 2.
Yeah, I mean, look, what we saw on Monday morning watching you. We flew in Sunday night. We got here at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
By the time we got to the hotel, it was like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. And I told Patrick, we got to get up. We got up at 6:30.
Oh, so you watched first night?
You think I'm not gonna?
First day?
What does Oprah say? Prepare yourself before you do the work. Hello, yeah, I'm gonna watch you.
Hello, she does say that.
Yes, she does. So we got up. We watched you wearing your beautiful yellow. You look gorgeous.
Well, I
And
wanted to wear yellow.
I know. I did tell
Because-
Patrick. I told him. I said, I bet you Gail's gonna wear yellow, and you did.
Why did you think I was going to wear yellow?
Because it's your favorite color. You
Yes.
love yellow.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yeah.
I know a little about
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So then Tuesday you go to the White House.
I know.
how did that all
So we
happened?
get off the air,
Yeah.
catch the shuttle to go to the White House. Now, this is the thing. Talk about timing. I just think, gosh, somebody's looking out for us. We had invited the First Lady to participate, back before Christmas. And she said, she'd really like to help the premiere week. Imagine that, with all that she has to do. She said, I'd be delighted, but, I can't be in New York. If you guys can come here, I'd be delighted to do an interview. And I'm like, yeah, we can figure out a way to get So she had already agreed. And then by the end of last week, that book surfaced. And so then it became a bigger news story. It took on an added value.
Yeah.
And I really did think that she's going to cancel, or she's going to say you can't talk about the book.
You said that yesterday. You were nervous about that.
I was,
Yes.
and I would have totally understood, because she was just really trying to be a nice guy and help us out. And so she wasn't expecting us to come with the controversial headline-making book and Mrs. Obama, could you please respond?
Yeah, can you clarify this?
Yes, but we're sitting there, and you can't act like this book doesn't exist. But by the same token, she could have said, I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to talk about it. I would like us, let's just talk about what we planned. When I got there, Paolo, they didn't say that there was anything that was off limits. You could just ask whatever you like, which says something about Michelle Obama.
Yes, it does.
She could have canceled, number one. She could have also said, I'm not going to engage. It so says something about who she is as a person.
It's so true. It's so true. You were so good being there, and then she gave you the tour of the East Wing. I saw that this morning, actually.
Yes.
How great was that?
What did you think?
I thought it was beautiful. The pictures and the one that you liked a lot with her laughing and President Obama whispering something in her ear. It was just great.
Yes,
it was
I
good.
know,
It was good.
because you get to see them as a real couple.
Yes.
Did it show on the piece how much the Obama girls get as an allowance? Did we do that yesterday or today?
No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't.
It was happening today.
But I don't think they said
I don't
it.
think,
That's Sarah who's handling PR.
Yeah, and she's very sweet.
Yeah, Sarah's
very
sweet.
I love talking with her.
Hi, Sarah.
You're in.
But it was $5. I didn't, because I meant to tag the piece and say the
It's
Obama
okay.
girls.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell people.
Yeah, I will.
But they get $5.
Here's my question. When you were talking about the book about, First Lady, is it hard for you to talk about these things that are not true? Is it, as a journalist, is it hard for you, or is it just, are you okay with talking about it?
I do believe that any question can be asked. I really do. If there's just a way to ask the question.
Yes.
But I do believe it. But I was very mindful that she was trying to do us a favor.
Yes.
And so, we weren't going there to play, okay, Mrs. Obama, what do you say about this?
Yes.
So I was very mindful of that, but I also knew we could not ask the question either. And, to her credit, she was, she answered everything.
Yeah, it's so
and,
true.
and in the end, I think, people got a sense of how she feels and can take what you will with the book or not.
Yeah.
But I think that she came from a place of strength and a place of truth, and I thought that, she really sort of nipped it all in the bud as far as I was concerned.
Exactly.
I really do.
Yeah, it's I have to say, watching CBS this morning, it's so good. The set is beautiful, as you all can see behind us. It's gorgeous. The chemistry all three of you have is great. And, getting a news sometimes can be kind of boring, but the way you guys deliver it, it really keeps you tuned in and wanting to know the next.
Are you just saying that, Paolo?
No, look, people know.
Patrick, is he just saying that?
Tell him. I said this to Patrick this morning. I go, you watch the other news program, and sometimes, but you guys, it's the color, it's the set, it's the chemistry, it's the energy that really makes it work. And I personally, and I know I speak for everyone who's tweeting you, and you know who they are, saying thank you, because it really is such a great news program to get your sources from. So yeah.
I think so. Listen, I watched the other guys for years.
So do I.
I'm friends with many of them.
Of course.
But I think that we wanted to try something new. This is the first time that CBS has tried a different kind of formula. In the past, we've sort of duplicated what everybody else is doing. And I just think it gives people another option. That's all.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
Listen, shout out to what they do, and we do what we do. And I just hope that people will give us a shot, and that they will like what they see.
Oh, they will. They are, and they are already. Yes.
And what's so cool about it is that we're very distinct personalities. You've got Charlie Rose, who's a veteran and an icon. You have Erica Hill, who has already been here, so she sort of knows the lay of the land here. And then you have me, and we come with different strengths and different sensibilities. And the fun thing about it to me is we're still learning about each other too.
Yes.
For instance, I just learned today. Did you know that Charlie Rose?
I saw that.
Is
wait, Charlie Rose he's the only sibling. He's the only kid. He's the only child.
He's the only child.
Yes.
I mean,
know.
And that just sort of because we were
but I
talking
like that
about
because it's real. It's real.
Like, you're the only child.
Yeah.
Then
I love that.
And then he was like, "Let's get back." But no, you're the only child. Did you want a little brother or a sister?
I love it.
No, but that was a very real moment.
Yes.
And so we're sort of. getting used to each other's beats and each other's rhythms
Yes.
as we go along too. And I think that
But I
when
think
you
the
look
audience
at it,
likes.
it's
We like to
good.
see that. We don't like to see it all planned and it's nice to see that in front of on the camera to see all that realness.
I think so too.
On Monday, Oprah tweeted to everyone that for 25 years you watched the Oprah Winfrey
Yes,
Show,
I
and
heard.
while you were working out, and now she was doing the same.
Yes.
How does that make you feel, and how proud is Oprah of you?
Oh, I think she's very proud, and I think she's certainly my biggest cheerleader. You know what's so sweet is Oprah, she has a school in South Africa that I know with her girls, and they're graduating on Saturday, January 14th. And she delayed her trip.
I heard that.
You heard that too?
I heard that too.
She delayed her trip she was supposed to leave on Sunday. She delayed the trip just so she could watch the
chills.
launch. Me too. I think that's
to
so nice.
see
And then she tweeted about it. I thought that was very nice.
It's amazing. What a great friendship.
No,
it really
and she
is.
called me yesterday from South Africa and said, "How did it go with the first lady? How was it?"
Oh my God, it's so
and
great.
I said, I think it went pretty well. I think it went pretty well, even though the timing was amazing for us. But I think it would. I think it went pretty well.
That's great. Our show Spoonful of Paolo is really it's on
Why
dreaming.
is it spoonful and not cupful?
Because it's a spoon. People, it grabs your attention. A spoonful.
Not a pitcher full of Paolo.
If it's a pitcher full, we might lose some viewers. Think, oh God, it's 30 minutes or an hour.
No,
because it's online.
Because
The thing is, it's online, so people go online. They want to see things. They want to get to the point, get to the story. So we like to say it's a spoonful. You're gonna get a spoonful of me, and hopefully they're gonna like me. But with you on the show, they're gonna love me. Okay. So I was gonna ask you.
I've been smitten with you for a long time,
Paolo. I love you and I adore you. So our show is really based on dreaming big.
Yes.
What were your dreams as a kid? Do you feel like your dreams are happening and where you're at today? Like, are you being fulfilled with this?
I couldn't even have dreamed this, to be honest with you. I majored in psychology at University of Maryland, and I really thought I would be a child psychologist or a lawyer because I thought it'd be really good. I love hearing people's problems. So I really thought I'd be really great at that. And
we'll talk after.
and started working talking to the microphone. And I worked at a TV station when I was in college and got hooked on television. And so, I've done, I've anchored the news in Hartford for many years, and I was in Kansas City. And at the time when this opportunity presented itself, I said, Chris Licht is my new best friend because he's the one that recruited me here. I wasn't unhappy with my show at OWN or looking for something else. And this literally just sort of, you pick up the phone and there's, a voice on the other end of the line, and it can just change your life. But for someone who is a bona fide news junkie, so you're at CBS This Morning, where you get to cover all sorts of news. As you know, I'm big in pop culture, but I love politics, I love music, and you get to cover that on a daily basis with CBS. And all that CBS represents. I'm standing, over there is Walter Cronkite's map from the original. That's how I felt too. I went, oh my God, that's the map?
That's crazy.
Walter Cronkite's map. And, just the heirlooms of what, of years gone by of CBS and what it represents. So
that's amazing.
This is a pretty good dream.
And it's great that we get to be here. I just want a special thank you because it's because of you I've ordered a lot of sweets. Starting with Julia's Bakery. You said once on the Gail King show, the red velvet, truffles, which I've ordered all the time now because of you.
Isn't it a beautiful
and the caramel
box?
Yes, the beautiful box. How it comes in this beautiful red box and the way they open. And then lately, the last thing I ordered because of O Magazine, I ordered the 7-layer caramel cake, and I think I tweeted you about it, and I said thank you.
You did, yes.
Yeah, because it was amazing. Yes. So keep on letting those recommendations go.
Well, that's the thing. I'm sitting here on Jenny Craig now because of all the sweets.
Well, you look good, so whatever.
Sweets are my heroin. I don't do drugs, but I do sweets.
I'm with you on that, okay?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
So I'm going to end by just saying thank you because, 7 years ago, as you know, Oprah made my dream come true. And when Oprah did the after show on Oxygen, she talked about, how my dream came in place and how she made it. Well, I remember you were sitting next on the left and Nate Berkus was on the right. Oh. And when I left, you said to me, take this and see where it takes you. So for me,
did I say that?
You said this, and I think it's not on Oxygen because they recorded this, but you said this when the cameras went down, we were walking away. So I want to say, look at us, 7 years later, I get to sit here with you and interview you. It's your premiere week, and for me, this is truly an honor, and I thank you very much. And you're just such a phenomenal woman, and I continue to wish you the success and the best in life.
Except I don't think you're a phenomenal woman. Whatever,
I can be both. Thank you, okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
We thank you for your time. I can't, honestly.
I thank you for coming.
Thank you, and God bless you, okay? All right.
God bless
Thanks,
you.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Patrick.
Bye, Patrick. Thank you so much.
I think I should choose Julian. There we go. That's so much better.
No, it's not.
Paolo has pecs.
No, I don't have pecs. Don't listen to him. Okay.